Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 42nd Annual Lunar New Year 4723 2025 Celebration Extravaganza, hosted by the Indonesian American Community and the Indonesian Diaspora Network Midwest, USA.
I'm Marisa Buckhead. I'm emceeing and also performing the anthem with some wonderful singers later today. We now are going to be kicking off this fashion show and welcoming a couture fashion runway event presented by YAYA Designs from Arizona, but by way of Indonesia. Our models also hail from all over the place, many different ethnicities, but they come from New York, here in Chicago, Illinois, California, Washington, New Jersey, I heard, so at least 5 different states. So welcome, models. YAYA's journey in fashion began in 2005, bringing her elegant couture designs to the markets of Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Growing up in the bridal industry, she was inspired by her mother's craftsmanship, dreaming of one day showcasing her creation on high fashion runways. Her designs beautifully blend Indonesia's rich traditions with modern elegance, incorporating intricate batik, lace, beadwork, crystals, feathers, and gemstones, which you're about to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 42nd Annual Lunar New Year 4723-2025 Celebration Extravaganza, hosted by the Indonesian American Community and the Indonesian Diaspora Network Midwest, USA. Welcome to our incredible celebrity presenters. We've had a couple changes due to personal emergencies, and we're going to welcome them now. First off, we'd like to welcome Joni Lum, reporter at Fox 32 Chicago TV News. And next we have Judy Wang, reporter at WGN TV News. And who can forget Ravi Beshwal, our 10 p.m. anchor at ABC 7 Chicago TV News. Please welcome Tonrei Ho, actress on NBC TV Chicago Med. She's Nurse Leia. Let's welcome Eric Horn, reporter, ABC 7 Chicago TV News. Okay, let's welcome Tina Nguyen, a new face to the Asian Lunar New Year. She is sports anchor and reporter from Fox 32 Chicago TV News. Let's welcome V. Nguyen, reporter at NBC 5 Chicago TV News. Randy Gyllenhaal could not be with us, but we'd like to welcome Ji Suk Yi, co-host of Spotlight Chicago from WGN TV, weekdays at 1 p.m. We'd love to welcome back Marissa Boucher. She's an operatic soprano. She's Miss Illinois 2014, and she just emceed the fabulous fashion show by NATALIA'S Designs from Arizona. Thank you, Marissa. And now we'd like to welcome from New York, Wisconsin, and Chicago, Kimberly Fadner. She's an actress, equity actress, a singer, a dancer, a soprano, a musical theater, a writer, composer, producer, and model. Chinese brush painter, too. And now we'd like to welcome Cheryl Hamada, actress, equity actress, SAG-AFTRA, and singer. It's our pleasure to welcome Van Farrow. He's an equity actor and singer. He's president of the Artist Auxiliary Board for the Chicago Artist Guide. Won Kim could not be with us due to a personal emergency. Don Villar is at the Hakeem Jeffries dinner, and a bunch of people are joining us later after 8 p.m. But Don is Secretary-Treasurer of the Chicago Federation of Labor. Former longtime writer-producer from ABC 7. And this year, we're so delighted to welcome in her debut to the Asian Coalition Lunar New Year, Ms. Kayla Tejero. Kayla is a singer, and she's also a nurse and an actress. Welcome, Kayla. So we'd like to welcome also Hone Bena Pratis from the Thai American community. We'd also like to welcome Koos Volkers from the Indonesian American community. Okay, let's welcome the hardest working man in Chicagoland this period, Mr. Martino TANGKAR, President for 2024-2025 Asian American Coalition Chicago, father of 9-month-old baby Mikaela, and husband to the person that designed all the incredible floral designs, Kartika Wajanta. Thank you to the TANGKAR Wajika family. And now we'd like to welcome the rest of our officers and board of directors of the Asian American Coalition of Chicago. Please welcome the Honorable Aurora N. Abella Austriaco. She is a judge in the Illinois Court of Claims. Please welcome the Honorable Aileen Banderi. She is judge in the Circuit Court of Cook County, Illinois. Please welcome from the Thai American community, Mr. Knight Chumsarangi. Please welcome 2016 Chair for the Chinese American community, Dr. Karen Eng. Please welcome the 2024 co-chair during the Japanese American Community Hosting Time, Ms. Karen Kanemoto. Please welcome from the Sikh and Indian American community, Rajinder Bir Singh Mago. Welcome, Raj. Mr. Nyoman Mahatarasi is another one that had a personal emergency, and he is in Bali. So we think of our prayers for his family. Let's have a warm welcome for Mrs. Lourdes Mann. She has been on this board for so long, and we welcome her, Lourdes. Let's welcome last year's co-chair during the 2024 Japanese American Community Year also, Ms. Megan Nakano. Let's welcome Doug Nguyen from the Vietnamese American community. Welcome, Doug. Let's welcome Sajruddin Noorani from the Pakistani American community. Let's welcome hardworking Paul Park, also one of the people that have been here a million years, started with Ping Tom and all of those people. Welcome, Paul. And now we'd like to welcome Ms. Kay Kiwa-ro, also a former chair, Kay from the Korean American community. I'm turning the aspirin over to Anne and whoever she picks for her next board when the Chinese American community hosts. Let's welcome board member Anne Shaw from the Chinese American community. Next, we'd like to welcome Nancy Suvarnanormani from the Thai American community. Nancy. And now we'd like to welcome Dr. Kim T from the Malaysian American community. And now we'd like to welcome Con Bu Tran from the Vietnamese American community. Let's welcome Catherine Wong from the Malaysian American community. Catherine. And now we'd like to welcome also former chair, Mr. Rehan Zaid from the Pakistani American community. How about a big warm welcome for the 2025 Pan-Asian American Ping Tom Memorial Awardee, Linda Yu. That's not loud enough. That's not loud enough. With WGN TV, and this is...
I'm Ravi Bajwal with ABC 7 Eyewitness News, and we're here with all of you. We're all going to have a great night. A big thank you to IRENE CUALOPING. We cannot start an event like this without honoring this country in the only way that America does it the best. We will stand aside and let our armed forces do their thing, sir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last streaming.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the rampart we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We want to thank again, first of all, Irene Qualoping, you're doing a fabulous job. Thank you very much, you're incredible. That color guard again was provided by the Chicago Police Department and the Asian American Law Enforcement Association. And again, a shout out to Henry Lay, the president of that.
And the arrangement of the national anthem by Jonathan Fadler. Let's give us a round of applause for Jonathan.
Yes, my name is Kus Fokers. I'm from the Indonesian community, and I have a beautiful lady here who's gonna sing our national anthem, the Indonesia Raya. So without further ado, the Indonesian people, let's go, we sing together. This is our national anthem. Hiduplah Indonesia Raya, Indonesia tanah airku, tanah tumpah darahku. Di sanalah aku berdiri, jadi pandu ibuku. Indonesia kebangsaanku, bangsa dan tanah airku. Marilah kita berseru, Indonesia bersatu. Hiduplah tanahku, hiduplah negeriku, bangsaku, rakyatku semuanya. Bangunlah jiwanya, bangunlah badannya untuk Indonesia Raya. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang ku cinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang ku cinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya.
They're here.
Well, hello. Hello this evening. It's good to see you, all these beautiful smiling faces out here. I'm Eric Hong, reporter for ABC 7 Eyewitness News, Chicago's #1 news. And it's my honor and pleasure to be one of your hosts for this evening. This is always such a vibrant, beautiful occasion. And it's always my hope every year that the warm feelings and the solidarity that we feel in this room carry over throughout the rest of the year, because when we stand together as a community, there's nothing we can't accomplish. I'm going to say that again. When we stand together as a community, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. So thank you so much for being here this evening. I hope you're having a great time. And it's my distinct honor at this time to introduce someone who really needs no introduction. She's one of our 2 U.S. senators representing Illinois, a former congresswoman as well, a military veteran, a war hero, a Purple Heart recipient, and someone who's been a champion for working families. She's also a proud member of our Asian Pacific American community. A warm round of applause right now for U.S. Senator Tammy Duckworth.
Welcome, Mabuhay, Assalamu alaikum, Sawadika. It's such a great evening. Thank you for letting me join you today. Yang terhormat bapak-bapak dan ibu-ibu, aku senang sekali bisa merayakan bersama Anda semua malam ini. Terima kasih kepada komunitas Indonesia yang mengadakan menjadi tuan rumah untuk mengadakan perayaan Tahun Baru ini. Terima kasih ya. It's been a while since I lived in Indonesia, but it's so great to see you all every day. But it is especially important today as we celebrate the Lunar New Year. First off, I want to say a big thank you to the Asian American Coalition of Chicago for having me here today, and a special thank you to the Indonesian community for hosting us. As some of you may know, the Lunar New Year represents a cleansing of the soul, a cleansing of the old, a chance to say farewell to the challenges that have previously held us back, and an opportunity to refocus our attention on what lies ahead. A chance to remind ourselves of the importance of community, of compassion, of prosperity, the importance of progress, of pushing forward, of helping each other change for the better. And looking out at all of you beautiful people here tonight, I have no doubt that we are headed in the right direction, no matter who is in the White House. Because I know this group. I know all that you have withstood, all that you have overcome over the past few years as the AA and HPI community has faced deep, unique hardships. And despite the prejudice that you faced, despite the pain that you felt, I have witnessed time after time the acts of kindness, of empathy, of unity, of strength that define not just the Lunar New Year, but also our AA and HPI community and our country at its best. Now that is something special. The American story as we know it wouldn't exist without the resilience of the AA and HPI community. In a very literal sense, Asian Americans helped unite this country, building the railroads that stretch from sea to shining sea. These Americans, many of our ancestors, laid the tracks, tilled the fields, started the businesses, and picked up the rifles necessary to develop and defend this nation that they loved, helping prove that America's greatest asset is the diversity of its people. That is the America I fell in love with. The America that I fell in love with even before I set foot on American soil. Because you see, I was born in Thailand, and I am proud to be a Thai American. My mother is Thai of Chinese descent, and my American father has ancestors who fought in the revolution. So from Bangkok, I spent my childhood bouncing around Southeast Asia, moving from country to country, as my father worked for USAID and UN development programs and refugee programs, bringing humanitarian aid to refugee camps throughout the region. As I followed him, I saw the faces of the people he met there. I learned the power of even the smallest acts of kindness between people. And I learned what America meant to so many families all around the world. To me, America became defined not by our military might, but by our compassion and our values. Diversity isn't just a feel-good issue or a derogatory Trump soundbite. Diversity makes us smarter, it widens our perspective, it makes us sharper, it shatters our assumptions, and it makes us better. It deepens our bonds. It leads us to treat others who look, love, or pray differently than we do as equals. From Congress to the military to the school PTA, no group can make fully formed decisions if there are more men named John at the leadership table than there are people of color. Now, as we enter the year of the snake, a year that symbolizes power, good fortune, and strength, the kind of resilience that our community is known for is as important as ever. Because to me, the power associated with the snake has nothing to do with things like political or social status. Instead, it's all about using the tools at your disposal to help others access their own kind of power, to help others find their own sense of fortitude, of security. That's the kind of generosity and strength of spirit that I hope we can all bring into this upcoming year and the next 4 years. As I wrap up, let me just thank each of you one more time for all that you do to make this nation stronger, smarter, and more competitive. Events like tonight's and groups like this move us closer and closer to that better, more equal future that is the ideal of America. So cheers to a happy, healthy, and prosperous Lunar New Year, and to the Indonesian community that is hosting us tonight. Terima kasih banyak, yeah? Thank you, everyone.
Yes, good evening, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great night. My name is V. Nguyen, and I'm a news reporter over at NBC5 in Chicago, representing NBC5. I think my team is out there. Thank you. So next, I would like to introduce the Honorable Raja Krishnamurthy, Congressman for District 8, U.S.
Good evening. Happy New Year. I want to observe those 3 rules of public speaking. Be short, be sweet, and be gone. 3 points. First of all, can you give a big round of applause to the Indonesian American community for putting on tonight's wonderful event? I can't hear you. Secondly, give a big round of applause to our dignitaries, including our U.S. Senator Tammy Duckworth, who does us proud, and all of the elected officials and others who are here. It's a testament to you that so many are here to grace the occasion. Third and final point is this. You folks, Asian Americans, are supposedly the model minority. But you know what? We are not here to model anything. We are here to shatter glass ceilings, break barriers, and achieve our potential. Are you with me on this? I am so proud to be an Asian American and the only Asian American member of the U.S. House delegation to Congress, but we need more. Are you with me? There's an old saying in Washington, if you don't have a seat at the table, you're on the menu. None of us in this room can be on the menu. Are you with me on that? So please, whatever you do, make sure you speak up, speak out, get involved, and we do everything we can to make sure that we protect our families and our communities, that you take your rightful seat at the table and participate in the civic life of this country. Thank you so much, and God bless.
All right, it's my distinct pleasure right now to introduce a well-respected member of Congress. Congresswoman Lauren Underwood has represented the 14th District since 2019. She is the first woman, person of color, and millennial to represent her community. A warm round of applause right now for Congresswoman Lauren Underwood.
Well, good evening. My name is Lauren Underwood, and I am honored to represent the 14th District in Congress, which includes Kane, Kendall, DeKalb, Will, LaSalle, Bureau, and Putnam counties. And I'm truly honored to join you for this annual Lunar New Year celebration. It's my first time, and it is such a beautiful display of unity. I'd like to thank the Asian American Coalition of Chicago for inviting me and for your tireless work to ensure that our Asian American families are truly thriving, even in these challenging times. And I know that so many of us are struggling in this time. And I want to remind us that the way forward is by displaying the unity that we see here in this celebration today. Together, we are stronger. And we will move through this period, and we will thrive. Tonight, I'm so glad that we could gather to celebrate your diverse cultures, shared experiences, and many contributions that enrich our communities and strengthen our democracy. Happy Lunar New Year, everybody. Take good care.
And we've got a very special guest right now who's also going to make some remarks. The Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia, the Honorable Ida Bagus Made Bimantara. Round of applause, please.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the night. What colors, music, so vibrant, and I'm so glad to be here. I will start with a small story. The gamelan ensemble that you see here is a 3,000-year-old instrument from Indonesia. It first came here to the United States, to the city of Chicago in 1893. So big round of applause for all of you, Asian American community, also Indonesian diaspora. And as we celebrate the 42nd Lunar New Year, this is a night dedicated to celebrating our heritage, our achievements, and the unbreakable bonds that unite us as one community. As we stand here together tonight as a vibrant tapestry of cultures and traditions, each thread representing the countless stories, struggles, and triumphs of Asian American community across Illinois and the United States. I extend a heartfelt greeting from Indonesia via DC to our honored state and national leaders. I see here Illinois State Treasurer Michael Frederick, U.S. Senator Tammy Duckworth, our very good friends of Asia and Indonesia, and also Congresswoman Lauren Underwood, Congressman Raja Krishnamurti. Thank you so much for your contribution here. Now, for over 4 decades, the Asian American Coalition of Chicago has been a beacon of hope and a catalyst for change, championing policies and initiatives that ensure the Asian American community not only thrives, but leads the way. Tonight, as we gather in this grand celebration, we also honor the legacy of those who paved the path before us. I will be remiss not to pay special tribute to one of our most vibrant and indispensable groups, the Indonesian Diaspora Network here in the United States, led by Mr. Martino TANGKAR. Big round of applause for Pak Martino, yeah? Is national president. The Indonesian Diaspora Network and all the Asian American communities, through its tireless work and infectious spirit, has become a model of how a cultural legacy and forward-thinking action can come together to enrich not just the community, but the fabric of an entire nation. As we move through this evening of celebration, let us be guided by the legacy of our past and the promise of our future. Let us honor our cultural heritage while embracing the innovative spirit that defines us today. And let us remember that every success story, every milestone reached is built on the foundation of unity, compassion, and a steadfast belief in the transformative power of our communities. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joni Lum. I'm a reporter at Fox 32. Oh, I love you. We've come to a really important part of the program, exciting, and it's just such an honor because I get to present the Ping Tom Memorial Award to the legendary Linda Yu. Let me tell you a little something about Linda. Linda made history as the first Asian American in television news in Chicago. She has hosted or emceed or been at this event 29 times. She started at NBC5 in 1979, moved to ABC7, where she anchored the #1 newscast the entire time she worked there until her retirement in 2016. Linda blazed the trail for me and every Asian American news person to follow. When I first started working in Chicago, I got to see firsthand how she elevates our community through her work and her life. Her excellence is unmatched, as well as her generosity. And the Ping Tom Award is about what a person does with that power of celebrity and influence. In addition to her storytelling, sharing her personal story of traveling back to her Chinese roots, growing up in this country, overcoming discrimination, being a working mother and successful television news anchor, Linda was involved in numerous charitable organizations. She founded Chicago's Asian American Journalists Association, and that alone opened doors for young Asian American journalists to be seen and heard by employers all over the country. Instead of seeing others as competition, she personally helped journalists advance their careers. She founded the advisory board for the Chinese American Service League with her friend Bernie Wong, which got a tiny social service agency in front of the biggest corporate sponsors in Chicago. No one can say no to Linda Yu. Her persuasiveness helped make Chicago the largest social service agency in the Midwest. And she got all the Asian American journalists to join the advisory board, but really, Linda did all the work, and she was extremely generous in her contributions. Thousands of children, working parents, and seniors enjoy the benefits of CASEL because Linda helped get the support needed to help CASEL grow. Linda has impacted people in ways she may not know. I know of this group of Asian American workers. They work at one of the other Hyatt hotels. They're the back of the house workers. And when she was on TV, when they were taking their break, they would watch her and point to her and hail her as their hero, because representation is powerful. It lets you and others believe in progress and opportunity. I know Linda's greatest accomplishments are her children, and she extends that parental type of care and compassion to all of us who toil in the business, and that's why we affectionately call her our queen. The Pan-Asian Ping Tam Memorial Award recognizes those whose vision and service and outstanding leadership benefits the Asian American community as a whole. It is named for a hero of our community, Ping Tam, who was beloved and built bridges to include everyone to strengthen our community. No one in my industry has done more to embody that spirit than Linda Yu. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring Linda Yu with the Ping Tam Memorial Award. Here to present is his nephew, Daryl Tom, and our coalition chair, Martino TANGKAR.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. These lights are really bright, so I can't see all of you, so I love hearing from you. So, hi, everybody. Okay. It's been a long time. I've been retired for quite a while, but as Joni said, it was in 1979, that's 46 years ago, can you believe it, that I first came to Chicago. I was the first, as Joni said, Asian American to be on television news in Chicago. Now, a lot of the people in this room began supporting me from that first day, I know that. And yes, you did, and you joined with me in what turned out to be a wonderful journey. It turned out also to be decades, and I want to thank all of you so, so much. Thank you, thank you. Looking back to that first day when I finished my first news broadcast at Channel 5, and I walked back into the newsroom, the phones were all ringing. They were all lit up. Countless people apparently had been calling and calling, and I asked my new colleagues, why are they calling? Did I say something wrong? And they said, no, they're all saying, what is she? And I said, what do you mean, what is she? I'm a reporter, I'm female, I'm what? And they said, no, they want to know, what is she? And it finally dawned on me, and I said, tell them I'm Chinese. And they said, oh, okay, tell all these people that she's Chinese. And they called because they had never seen someone like me on their TV news. Now, I knew that, and that's why I came to Chicago, because there never ever had been an Asian voice here. And this was the third largest TV market in the United States. And I said, it's about time there was one of us. I don't know if I did a good enough job, but it took 10 years before another station hired a second Asian American on the air here. But tonight, as I've looked around this room, as I've seen other Asian Americans who are in the media in Chicago, as I've watched the news broadcasts here in Chicago, and I see how many of us are now represented, I am very, very proud and thankful that I was able to open some doors. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Right now, I want to talk, however, about the Ping Tom Award. This award means so much to me because I learned so many lessons from Ping Tom. Now, you younger people who are in this room didn't have the privilege of knowing Ping Tom, and I really wish you could have, because all of us, you too, could have learned from him. But it was very, very emotional for me when Daryl Tom called me months ago asking if he could nominate me for this award that's named for his father. Now, I'm not sure that Daryl and his family fully know how much Ping meant to me, and Ping himself may not have known how much he taught me. But in Chicago here, I met a man who worked so hard at his business to achieve success, to build that business so he could support and take care of his family, and I understood it was important and how to do that. But then I also learned from watching Ping and from his advice that his own people and their welfare was so important to him. And I saw Ping working just as hard to find ways to improve the lives of Chinese Americans and all Asian Americans here in Chicago. It was a good lesson for me to learn. So whenever an Asian American organization called on me, I was happy to answer. Now, all of you know I worked very hard for Castle, but there were also, they're over there, yay, my friends. But there were Japanese organizations, Korean organizations, Indian organizations, Thai organizations, Filipino, Indonesian organizations. For all of them, over all those years, I was happy to answer. And I also learned from Ping that our community needed a voice so that the Chicago politicians and the businesses would pay attention to us, and he formed the chamber to be that voice. And watching that, I learned how to use my voice to point out to City Hall and to the business community that if they helped Asian Americans, that would make our city better and a stronger city. In his personal life, Ping Tom answered my questions about his values in raising his sons. He talked to me about the knowledge and the disciplines that he knew he could teach them, but he said he wanted them to have well-rounded lives. He wanted them to understand balance between business and the arts, balance between hard work and appreciating life, balance that would give them richer lives. And I kept all of his words in my heart as I raised my own children. Now, Ping Tom left such an important legacy in our community, and by choosing me for the Ping Tom Award, your organization, is telling me that I have built a legacy for us in the media companies here in Chicago. And I also hope I've left an example for helping all the community organizations that all of you represent here tonight that help to improve the lives of our people. We know that the number of Asian Americans has grown very rapidly over the years, and we have a much stronger voice now. But we also know, and do you agree with me, that work is not done yet, right? There's still much more to do to help our people and to make our voices known in this community, and I am still committed to helping here. But tonight, I want to thank you so much for telling me with this honor that I learned well, that I learned very good lessons from my friend, Ping Tao. Thank you.
Everyone, let's hear it for Linda Yu. She really is a pioneer. We all wouldn't be standing here. We're standing on the shoulders of giants. Linda, we love you.
Let's give another round of applause for Linda Yu, please. She deserves a big round of applause. And just really quick, my name is Ji Soo-hee, by the way. Everybody just calls me G, just like the letter. I'm on WGN Channel 9. My show is called Spotlight Chicago. It's on at 1 p.m. I hope you'll watch. But I would be remiss if I didn't say some quick remarks about the incredible, sensational Linda Yu while I'm up here. I'm so lucky to be following her right now. Many of you may not know that Linda is my adopted mom. And while you're familiar with all of the glass ceiling shattering career feats and why she's a broadcasting icon, but I wanted you to know equally matching her accomplishments as the foundation for so many of our careers is her legacy with so many people that she has helped. She is one of the most generous people who truly feels a calling to pass on her blessings. And I am one of those people that she has helped. And I could not have persevered in this business were it not for her. You'll never know how many people Linda Yu has helped because she is quiet about it. But she is the roots. She is the foundation of so many stories of success in this city and beyond. And she is an example for all of us to be a bit more like Linda Yu. So, love you, Mom. Proud of you. All right, I'm up here with the pleasure of introducing Michael Frerichs, who was first elected. Yeah, you can root for him. Big applause for our state treasurer. He was first elected Illinois state treasurer in November 2014, and he's been re-elected twice and started his third term in January 2023. Now, as if you didn't already love him, right? Because he's always finding your missing money, right? And helping you save for your kids' college fund. And he's definitely an honorary Asian because he speaks fluent Mandarin, I heard. He spent 2 years in Taiwan after he graduated from Yale, something Asian parents can be very proud of, right? Where he taught English to young students and also learned to speak Chinese. So it's my pleasure to welcome Honorable Michael W. Frerichs. He is the recipient of the 2025 Grand Asian American Sandra Otaka Memorial Award.
Thank you very much for our Indonesian hosts. Terima kasih. 감사합니다. 谢谢你们. khap. Arigatou gozaimasu. And if I don't know thank you in your language, my apologies. There are too many nationalities represented here for me to learn all of them. You know, about 30 years ago, I couldn't have imagined, and no one probably would have imagined me receiving this award. I grew up in a very small town, about 800 people, a couple hours south of here. And it's a very homogeneous town. Most people came from the same part of Northwest Germany. And in college, I studied German. I spent a couple summers in Germany, and I learned a lot by stepping outside of America. And when I came back for my senior year of college, I decided I wanted to do something different. I wanted to push myself. And I saw a sign for Yale in China and said, that's it. That's what I want to do. Now, I ended up teaching English in Taiwan. And as you can guess, I got asked lots of questions. Lots of questions about my height, about whether I played basketball, and lots of requests to take pictures with people. And that continued as I backpacked through Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, into China. As I went to go visit the place where my daughter's ancestors were in Korea. As I took multiple state visits to Japan, or where I took my daughter a few years ago for her first trip to Asia, to Indonesia. Everywhere I went, I stood out. But what also stands out to me is how warmly I was received. How people wanted to share their cultures, how they invited me into their homes and they helped me learn their languages. And I learned so much about myself and about other ways of doing things that I've used throughout my career. So I've never forgotten that. And that's why when I came back and ran for office, because I was received so warmly, whenever I get an invitation to speak at a cultural event or attend a parade with an Asian community, if I don't have a conflict, I love to be there. It's why we want to welcome immigrants to this country and give them opportunities to show off their culture. And why we enjoy returning money to you all. Especially this time of year, around the Lunar New Year. I want to wish people much prosperity, and I will make one pitch for my office. Please check my website at illinoistreasurer.gov and see if we have unclaimed money that belongs to you. And if we do, consider investing it in a college savings account for some young person in your life, because education really is a key to opening up the world to you. I want to say thank you all very much for this really special honor. Thank you for inviting me into your communities. Have a great evening.
Our first Asian American Entrepreneurial Awardee is #1 in ribbon engineering. I didn't know what that was before we did the research, but it's a really big thing. He goes to a farm in Woodstock and Rockford every weekend. He and his wife are so generous, and we are so excited to have him here. I'm going to tell you a little bit about his company, and then he's going to come up. He's a workaholic and a genius. He comes into the office at 7 a.m. on weekdays and weekends on his 500-acre farm. And he started with 2 webbing machines in a 2,200 square foot space in Chicago. His wife, Rosa, was a member of the Soul Symphony before they immigrated. They've been active in the Catholic Church, and he is known for his humility. I'm not going to read at you because you guys see all about it. He's so humble, they refuse to let us run a picture. And when you go on the website Monday, there'll be a few pictures of the before and after of his humble beginnings and this huge aerial photo of how the company looks from 4,000 square feet to 600,000 square feet. So congratulations, Jay Chul Chang. You are #1 in the United States. You have places all over the United States. We are so proud of you.
In the 90s, liberal economists called for U.S. manufacturers to go offshore to China and Mexico for low labor costs. And so many factories closed and moved abroad. But Chang family rather expanded big in America. And Chang's outstanding engineering skill beat competition from China and Mexico. At that time, Mayor Daley and Governor Quinn was so amazed, and they wanted to bring all media, Chicago media, to interview him how he beat China's competition. But very humble Mr. Chang declined. He is too humble to receive award. And I forced him to receive this outstanding award from Asian American Coalition of Chicago. because he is my brother. So today, we are very proud that he receives award first time, and it is from Asian American Coalition of Chicago.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, I'm back. Right now, I'd like to introduce someone who has been a great friend to the Asian American community. Please welcome to the stage Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle.
Good evening. I'm grateful to be here to celebrate Lunar New Year. It's important for us to celebrate our immigrants. I'm grateful to the Asian American Pacific Islander community, not only because it supports its own, because it lends a hand as well to new immigrants who come from all over the world. You're an example of how strong Cook County can be when we help each other and turn our neighborhoods into vibrant communities that make Cook County unique. You enrich the county and the country with a diversity of traditions and languages. And while each community has a unique history, all have a shared experience. Cultures remain alive and fluid across generations. Values of family and supporting one another remain strong. And the sacrifices made by you make us a more perfect union. To all of you here today and throughout Cook County, thank you for your contributions, your hard work, and your tenacity to help our region grow and thrive. Thank you so much.
Hello again, everyone. I'm back. Yes, and now I'd like to introduce our final speaker of the night, Congressman Jonathan Jackson.
I'm Congressman Jonathan Jackson, honored to be here today, wishing you all a very happy Lunar Year. I serve on the Foreign Affairs Committee. Last year, I had the privilege of going to 6 of the ASEAN countries. I just remember having been in Jakarta, Indonesia, and I want to say a very special thank you to all of you. We have a shared history, and let us never forget, in this African American History Month, let us always remember the things that bring us together, our shared humanity. This country has on its emblem, E pluribus unum, out of many we are one. Let us celebrate our cultural diversity. We also talk about equality. Our 14th Amendment, equal opportunity makes America great. When we talk about inclusiveness, give us our tired, your poor, your huddled masses that yearn to breathe free. These are aspirational goals. Let us forever continue to work towards these goals together. Let us move towards the light, towards the future, and I thank you and congratulations.
Selamat datang, welcome. It's my pleasure to welcome you and your organization to the AACC 42nd Annual Lunar New Year Celebration 2025 Celebration Extravaganza. AACC mission is to unite Asian American into a significant force for strengthening the Asian American community in the United States, enriching Asian cultural values and recognizing the importance of Asian American contribution to America and its economy. The AACC, founded in 1983, is represented by over 18 Asian American cultures. The Indonesian American community is thrilled to take the lead for the third time. twice before 2006 and 2015. And this year, interactive theme is titled One, as a reflection of E Pluribus Unum, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. My motto for this event is One Big Family. There is government-to-government relationship, government to communities, and communities to communities relationship. We are representing the community. Special thanks to Governor J.B. Pritzker for proclaiming Asian American Coalition of Chicago Day on February 22, 2025 in the state of Illinois. First thing first, sincere gratitude to all volunteers, cast and crews, and all audience. Without you, this heavy lifting, gigantic event won't be successful. Especially to executive producer, show director, designer of records, IRENE CUALOPING of the ENERI Communication, the first Pan-Asian Ping Tom Memorial awardee who works days and nights. Nobody loves AACC just like her. Special thanks to all AACC Board of Directors and all of you who are the giants in the communities who have a big heart in this room. We also step on a big shoulder from the giants who paved the way in the past. Our sincere gratitude to Charge Affairs Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia, Honorable Ida Bagusmadi Bimantara, who came from Washington, D.C. this morning, and elected official for attending this gala. We will announce it after this speech. We also have the Honorable U.S. Senator Tammy Duckworth as keynote speaker, who just arrived from Washington, D.C., and she also has another commitment. Special thanks to 19 popular celebrities from TV, film, music, and theater. They are all here for you with love. Big congratulations to Miss Linda Yu, the first Asian American anchor for the Pan-Asian Ping Tom Memorial Awardee. The State Treasurer, the Honorable Michael W. Frerich, for the Grand Asian Sandra Otaka Memorial Awardee. Mr. J. Chul Chang, the first Outstanding Asian American Entrepreneur Awardee. All Exemplary Community Service Awardee. All Youth Who Excel Awardee. Special thanks to all sponsors. Presenting sponsor J. and Sun Chang family. Global sponsor Healthcare Service Corporation and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. Continental sponsor ABC7, Nicor Gas, Community Plus sponsor NBC5, Community sponsor Asian McDonald's Operator Association, Illinois Department of Central Management Services, Spantec, and then the coalition sponsor Asian American Chamber of Commerce of Illinois, Chinese Mutual Aid Association, Chubb Insurance, Illinois Department of Human Rights, Japanese American Service Committee, Amchin, and Royce Chocolate. Special thanks to Chicago Police Department and Asian American Law Enforcement Association for the honor guard presentation, and also Navy Band Great Lakes for the honor guards. Maestro Fashion Carnival Dr. Agus Gunawan of the Malang University, Modero & Co. Philadelphia, Natalia Yaya Design, Indonesian Consular Dance Troupe, and the trophy designed by Professor Ketut Muka and Professor Wayan Kut Anjana of the ISI, or Indonesian Art Institute in Bali. We also thanks to all of your teamwork, partnership, cooperation, and collaboration. Together we'll succeed. Happy Lunar New Year. And we will give the Meritorious Award to Mr. Dong Nguyen. And here I will announce also some of the dignitaries who came today. We have Illinois State Reps Teresa Ma, Illinois State Reps Hon Hun, Lake County Treasurer Holly Kim, First Ward Alderman Nicole Lee, visiting AAPI elected Alaska State Senator Scott Kawasaki, Maryland Delegate Crystal Valderrama, Hawaiian Senator Troy Hashimoto, and also that all of you already know some of the congressmen already here. That is Congressman Raja Krishnamurti, Congressman Jonathan Jackson, Congressman Lauren Underwood, and also we have a Cook County President Tony Preckwinkle. And we also have consul generals from in the Chicago here, and also their deputy, Wang Baodong from the People's Republic of China, the Honorable Katanawadi Kalayanamit from the Royal Thai Consulate, from the Filipino Consulate General is Melanie Rita de Pidiano. From the Japanese Consul General is Jun Janagi. From the MIDA Malaysian is Miss Nadia Nasri. From the Pakistani is Mr. Tariq Karim. From Indian is Consul General Somnath Ghosh, and from the Korea is Mr. Jung Ham Kim. And those are some of the elected officials that come today. And last but not least, I have to express my gratitude to my wife, Kartika Dewi Wichanta, and also my baby. Today is her 9 months birthday, and also we are waiting for her for 14 years. Finally we got her. Her name is Michaela, that means gift of God, and she chose with her team for all of this decoration, including the menu is a gado-gado, the popular Indonesian salad, and also we have rendang, beef rendang. That was one of the #1 foods in the world by CNN, and that is my sincere gratitude not only to her but also to all of you who support me and support all the team, and to the Indonesian community, to all volunteers, to cast and crews that put a lot of hard works. And believe me, don't you dare to make this kind of a gigantic event. It takes a lot of headache. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you. Happy Lunar New Year. God bless all of you. God bless America. Thank you.
Let's welcome to the stage longtime board members, Mrs. Lourdes Mann and Rajinder Singh Mago. We're just going to take a few moments, and we'd like to reflect on a lot of the people that we've lost in the Asian American Coalition, beginning from the beginning. So we're going to start the music, and Lourdes is going to do it live. This music is called Serenity Etude, and it's by Dr. Cleo Guanco Casambra.
This evening, we are remembering the board members of Asian American Coalition of Chicago, those who are not amongst us today. Ping Tong, Shanae Chun, Leonard Louis, Prem Lalwani,
and others in our community who have been participant of our organization. Kamran Khan, Patty Park, Dr. David Liu, Rose Tibayan, Mei Chen, and Tuyet Lee.
Thank you very much for staying for this part of the evening. Tonight, we are going to be presenting the Exemplary Community Service Awards, starting with
Mr. Johnny Zhang, owner of Fusion Restaurant, Chicago and Matteson, Illinois. Owner of Zhang Construction Company, President, Mid-America Restaurant Association. The Chinese American Exemplary Community Service Awardee. Congratulations for the Chinese American Exemplary Community Service Award.
Next, we have Miss Caitlin Tran, 17, senior, Walter Payton College Preparatory High School, Chicago, Illinois, for the Chinese American Community Youth Who Excels Awardee.
For the Filipino-American Exemplary Service Award, Ms. Cleo Aquino, co-founder and co-CEO of Spire Real Estate Education Incorporated from 2024 to 2025, managing broker, Hablift LLC, 2024 president, Asian Real Estate Association of America, Greater Chicago. Congratulations.
And now we'd like to congratulate Evan Mendiola, 17 years old, junior, York Community High School, Elmhurst, Illinois. For the Filipino American Community Youth Who Excels Awardee.
Next, we would like to welcome to the stage Mr. Tejas Shah, partner, Barnes & Thornburg LLP, president, South Asian Bar Association Foundation of North America, for the Indian American Exemplary Community Service Awardee.
We would like to welcome to the stage Ms. Maya Agrawal, 17, senior at Walter Payton College Preparatory High School in Chicago, Illinois. She is the Indian American Community Youth Who Excels awardee tonight.
And now welcome Miss Ira Seagar, PhD, Associate Professor, Microbiology and Immunology, College of Graduate Studies at CGS Dockers Grove, Midwestern University, Indonesian American Exemplary Community Service Awardee. Congratulations.
And now let us welcome Mr. Zachary Wong, 16, sophomore at Walter Payton College Preparatory High School, Chicago, Illinois, for the Indonesian American Community Youth Who Excels awardee.
For the Japanese American Exemplary Community Service Award, Ms. Ikuko Nichols, Goodwill Ambassador for the Chicago Okinawa Kenjin Kai.
And now let's welcome to the stage Mr. Kanado Foley, 18, freshman, Florida State University, Tallahassee, Florida, Japanese American Community Youth Who Excels awardee.
Let us also welcome to the stage Ms. Karan Kim, Chairman, Board of Directors, Korean American Association of Chicago, our awardee for the Korean American Exemplary Community Service.
Next, for the Korean American Community Youth Who Excels awardee, Erica Kim Yu, 18, senior from Glenbrook North High School at Northbrook, Illinois.
And now let's hear it from Mr. Chi Kyung, CK Tan, Chief Executive Officer, Supermax Healthcare Incorporated, Malaysian American Community Service awardee.
Next up on stage, let us welcome Miss Kaylee Lim, 14, freshman at Whitney M. Young Magnet High School, Chicago, Illinois, our awardee for Malaysian American Community Youth Who Excels.
The Pakistani American Community Service Award goes to Asif Malik, Assistant at the Circuit Court of Cook County.
And now let's give a warm welcome to Yasin Ahmed, 20, sophomore, Joliet Junior College, Joliet, Illinois, the Pakistani American Community Youth Who Excels awardee.
Next up, let us welcome Mr. Han Benapradis, Senior Graphic Designer, Alert Business Media, Carroll Stream, Illinois, our awardee for Thai American Community Service.
each other see that a single voice can often fade away, and two or more create the harmony.
The Thai American Community Youth Who Excels Award goes to Miss Natapag Chankyao, 18 senior from Stephen T. Mather High School in Chicago, Illinois.
And now let's welcome Ms. Teresa Tran, Claim Specialist, Social Security Administration, the Vietnamese American Community Service Awardee.
And together, the world can count on. So let's celebrate, a new horizon.
And next, let us welcome Miss Sylvia Din, 19, freshman, Loyola University Chicago, Chicago, Illinois, our awardee for Vietnamese American Community Youth Who Excels.
Because together, the world can count on us.
Congratulations to our awardees tonight. Please give them a round of applause.
Okay, I think everyone is so ready for next year is the Chinese American community. That will be one of the largest community in the Chicagoland, and this too will be the leader for this Chinese. Oh yes, yes, yes. You want to bring more people here on the stage? Come on in. Anybody? Who is Grace? Daryl? Everybody can go up.
All right. You don't have to be quiet. You can talk as much as you want. And take the gavel. Take it. Just take it. Just take the gavel. The Chinese community is next year. And we love you. We hope you will be here next year with us.
Yes, please come help us celebrate the Chinese American community and the Asian American Coalition of Chicago.
Thank you, Martina. You did a wonderful job this year.